Hey everybody, it's Jay, and I'm back after a few weeks of vacation working on my combo build of the Marauders and Shadow Mantles.
Impressive.
I just warmed up right now. I did a Rift 55, or Greater Rift 55. So I actually had to get all my gear again because the PTR reset. I guess I'll probably climb later, but since I'm going to be talking about the build, I'll just do something a little bit lower. And plus, I'll be stopping right now as well. I'm kind of using mostly some of the same skills, but my slots are a bit different. So I got like a lot of gear that I haven't got it yet, so a lot of my gear slots are very different right now. I'll show those off in a bit. And I'm also using another rune for my sentries because I do have being the trapped equipped. I'm using Polar Station, so as soon as I place one of these like right on top of like a group of enemies, so I could to trigger my being in the trap there. Yeah, the damage increase from that is just really good. And I'm still using Razor Disc. And unfortunately, I don't got a Wraps of Clarity on my Demon Hunter right now. And that's like one of the reasons why I can't really climb too much, especially in my low Paragon. But I do have a physical bonus on the bracers I do have, which I got like a 20% damage on my bracers there. And for Vengeance, I have Dark Heart. And that's just for survivability, especially dealing with some, elites and all that, champions. So currently what I'm trying to do right now is just build up my Bane of the Stricken gem. I think that's going to be come in handy for this build. For greater rifts, it's definitely going to be Bane of the Stricken. And I still got Vault Tumble. Speaking of that, I shouldn't be running too much.
Need more time.
So I still have my Endless Walk set going on. So you really want, while attacking enemies using the Endless Walk set, you definitely just want to vault and not really run unless you're taking a lot of damage. That's the only time you really want to run. So you want to vault as much as possible. Yeah, that's in the way there. I'll just do those later. So if I run, you see like my damage increase, guess it loses a lot while you're running, but as soon as if I just vault, it doesn't go down as much. So you definitely want to use vault. And I'll be showing all my gear as soon as I finish this riff. Let me just pop this on. And as you can hear, I'm using Wolf Companion just for the damage increase.
I'm still waiting.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I got a power here, so let me see if I can use this in time before it goes away.
Not enough discipline.
Of course. Yeah, nope, nothing good over here. Oh well.
I am too low on discipline. Need more time.
Get out of there. Okay. Since I got a couple of seconds, won't let me show my passives. Oh well. I have to remember to show them off after I'm done with those.
Sweet revenge.
So this is probably going to be my last video using this combination of the build. And my next video will be a straight up Marauders set, because those really got buffed a lot for patch 2.4. And this build is really fun. Like, don't get me wrong, like, this is a really fun build. I'll say this would be great for farming Torment 10 rifts. Definitely would like to try out the revised Marauders set as well. So that's gonna be my next couple of videos. And also I'm going to be using a wizard for a secondary character. So I'll have a few wizard videos. Maybe. I'll see if I have time for the wizard videos. Yeah, there's nobody over here. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, Rift Guardian's coming up.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
Are you kidding me? Okay. Oh, this guy.
You have triumphed.
Give me those hand crossbows.
I may be able to help you.
Let me level this up. I probably should have did an Empowered Rift. Oh well. No big deal. Alright, so here's all my active skills and then also passive. So I have Chakram, Razor Disc, and I'm using the Spines of Seedy Hatred in my cube, so that acts pretty much as a hatred generator. And that's really like the whole build is based off of the Chakram. And with the Marauders, the Chakrams, like every time I cast Chakrams, the Sentries will cast Chakram as well. Plus I got the Polar Station, so with my Banner Trap, as soon as I put that Polar Station on there, as you saw, it triggered the Banner Trap and they take more damage. And Companion for just more damage. And then with the Shadow Mantle 4-piece, Shadow Power is pretty much, you get that with all the runes, just flat out, so that's a mandatory skill. I'm using a Vault Tumble, and that helps definitely with the Endless Walk set. And Vengeance Dark Heart, just so I take less damage when I'm in Vengeance. So like all the tests are reduced 50%. And for passives, I have Awareness for my second life. Blood Vengeance is basically because of the Sword of Ill Will. So with the Sword of Ill Will, like Chakram deals 1% of increased damage for every point of hatred you have, and that could roll up to 1.4%. So with Blood Vengeance, you get additional 25 hatred there, so that's just a really good damage increase. Custom Engineering, just so you can pull out more sentries, and that also helps with the Abominator's Rucksack. So I have additional 2 sentries, so I have like up to 5 sentries. Then also you want to have the Abominator's Rucksack equipped in with you and not in your cube, especially because you get that increased sentry damage, and that can roll up to 100%. And of course, Cold Awake, which goes with the Polar Stations as well. Then gear for my Marauders, I have the helmet that has a Dex Vitality, critical hit chance. Then shoulders is a Dex Vitality Life, and then reduce all. I didn't really need that, and that was just. I think the life was probably something else like regen or something, so I just added that. But not really like a really good roll, but I'm just using it for now. And for my boots, I have Dex, Vitality, Armor, and Movement Speed. And let's see. And for my Shadow Mantles, I have, for my chest piece, I have Dex, Resist All, Life. And then for my legs, I have Dex, Vitality, Resist All. And my gloves, I have dex, attack speed, crit damage, and crit chance. And of course I got the Ring of Royal Grandeur in my cube, so I can have the 4-piece set. And as you see, like while equipped with the melee weapon, all damage is increased by 1000%. And then Shadow Power gains effect of every rune and lasts forever. And for the Marauders, it's the companion calls all companions to your side. And you definitely want to use a belt called Zoe's Secret. And that really helps out a lot, especially if you get a good rolled one, because every pet you have out, you get damage reduced for each pet. I haven't even got a Zoe's Secret yet when I've been playing this PTR for the second time. I had it before, but this round I haven't had it, so I'm using a Witching Hour. And that Witching Hour, let's see what I got on it. That's attack speed, crit damage, of course, and then at regen. Not really good Witching Hour, but it works. And then the 4-piece set for Marauders is Sentry Deal, 200% increased damage, and cast the Elemental Arrow, Chakram, Impel, Multi-Shot, and Cluster Arrows when you do. And of course, the Sentry damage helps there, so you're getting a really good buff. And bracers, you want to use Wraps of Clarity, and that'll be best in slot, but I haven't got any of those dropped yet, so I'm just using these bracers, and I just rolled physical skills for 20% for my chakra, since that's physical. And I'm using a COE. I got dex, attack speed, and a crit chance on there. And also my Bane the Trapped. And then for my Endless Walk set, I got the Compass Rose that has dex, crit damage, crit chance, movement speed. And the Traveler's Pledge has, even though like I have vitality there, you probably want to get main stat. So you definitely want to have dex on there. This is like I want to say it was something. This was like a pretty bad one, but I like the crit damage on this one. But it works. Not ideal, but it works. So I have have vitality on here, but you want to use dex. And definitely want to use something besides life on here. You don't want life. It's like the only two here that are like you want to use with this is crit damage and then crit chance. But as soon as I get a new one, I'll replace that one. And then Sword of Ill Will, I have dex and then also life per hit, just for survivability. And Bombardir's Rucksack, I have dex, attack speed, regen, don't really need that one. Crit hit chance, reduce cooldown, that kind of helps, especially with Vengeance. And then of course the Sentry damage. And then also on my cube, I have the Kila's Caress, and this actually reduces the damage taken when you have your primary skill is above, not too sure, that was a 90%. I'll find out. But it's like one of the main ones you want to use. Okay, so while above 75% primary resource, all damage taken is reduced by 50%. So you definitely want that for survivability. But definitely a fun build to play. I want to be using Marauders next. And definitely what I've been seeing on the leaderboards is pretty much Marauders are really high up there right now. But then you're also seeing some of the Unhollow Essence, and Unhollow Essence is coming back up. I haven't really seen that much of a Shadows Mantles or Natalia's. It's mostly been, I have seen just tons of Marauders and Unhollow Essence builds. And those are dominating the leaderboards right now. So definitely, if you want to get high integrated, those will probably be those. But thanks for everybody for checking it out. I'll be back later playing some more Diablo. Thanks for watching.